Hey, this is Tom,
And this is Zach.
and we're gonna show you Mordor. Yeah. Worked on this since last trimester, second trimester. Um, yeah, it's been a very long project. Really tired, exhausted. It was fun though. Uh, just want to thank everyone for sticking with. How, what am I
The
supposed to?
project
Oh yeah, sticking. You say it.
supporting us
So
through our
okay.
long and laborious process.
Oh, you laborious! You broke the eye like 5 times.
Actually, it was more like 10, but
You're supposed to use 64 glass. You used over 1,000.
well, I can't help it.
All right, whatever. Never gonna let you live that down though. But okay. Like Rush Limbaugh, never gonna let him live down that racist stuff.
Okay, start the show.
Here, one does not simply walk into Mordor. Yeah, if you're a true bro, you know what that means. This is the Black Gate, made out of obsidian, candles. Candles are nice. Got the towers there. Gate is open. How about that gate, Zach?
Well, mediocrity.
See that road? Took me like a minute to make. Yeah, that's how awesome I am.
I think this is a fired hazard.
Oh, you think?
This is an even
Boom!
bigger one.
Yeah, I think that pig just did a suicide dive.
They're sacrificing themselves because of the awesomeness of this Mordor.
They're sacrificing themselves to the Wicker Man, Nicolas Cage. Look at all this lava. That took a. It didn't take that long to make. It was pretty fun too. This bridge was fun to make as well. Yeah, there's the Wicker Man in Nick Cage.
Which I might add burned down 2 times before we finally got it right.
Yeah, that's why there's an earthen wall around it. It used to be on a wooden. Like, it used to be there on the dirt, but there wouldn't be a wall around the legs because sparks would fly up and it'd catch on fire.
Who knew? Straw, sparks. Never knew that could make
It's
fire.
not straw, it's wood. Maybe you better get your facts together before
Okay,
you.
wood and fire. Didn't know that stuff burned.
Okay, wise mouth. Alright, here's, this stands for both Nick Lepovsky and Nick Brooks. These guys are awesome. Thank you, Nick Brooks, for introducing me to Minecraft. Thank you, Nick Lepovsky, for giving me this idea. Yeah, without you two, this probably would never have even started. And, while I'm over here, because I don't think I'll be able to walk back over there, there's Cole's name, Cole Aspel. Your voice is an inspiration. I want you to cherish that voice. I want that voice. You are the voice. Moving on.
Sorry, this is very emotional.
Yeah, these bridges, they're fun to make. They look kind of cool now. I didn't really expect them to look like that.
Well, I didn't really expect anything from this. I thought this was just going to be another one of our projects that we did for a week and then kind of got bored with it, but turns out we finished it.
Yeah, we had a lot of motivation. Brandon Shuley, you're a big help.
Rufus?
Yeah, don't remind him. This, without you, man, it probably would have happened. It just wouldn't be as cool.
If that's any consolation.
Xavier, you are the lax bro. And if you keep walking that way, you'll find a lacrosse stadium. Made it just for you, man. Oh, and there's a kitchen too for epic mealtime Mordor style. Nick Cage, he helps too. Now, everyone, this is the only entrance into the Fortress of Mordor. Yeah, it looks like this bridge is the only entrance. No. This is how you get into the fort.
No other entrances. You can't climb anything. You can't do anything at all. This is the only possible way to get in.
And like I told Zach, you built it. I built it like I was going to be under siege. Imagine putting an army through there. Single file, this tight space. Good luck. And we're climbing up.
This is basically the first room that we started with. Doesn't look like much, but from here it goes big.
Yeah, this kind of you can see from the other rooms. We based the other rooms kind of off of this room, and up here I'll take you up to this tower. I actually like this tower the most, and as you'll see, I did more with this the top part here than any other tower. Kind of looks like Saruman's tower. That's what I was going for. And if you look over here, it's got like that little stand. And we'll walk over there pretty soon. We'll just go back down. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of ladders, and only Sauron gets to use stairs because he's the Dark Lord. And that's how he wanted it when he hired me.
And me.
Yeah, he didn't hire you.
Okay, I just kind of forced myself into it, but same difference.
Yeah. What?
Exactly. Moving on.
Now going up, this is really the first tower I made. It's crude, but it did its job for the time. Got a nice lookout over here. See, look at that tower. That's my favorite tower.
Especially the Black Gate, if you turn back around. I mean, it's one of the main viewpoints of this as you're coming into the actual Mordor. It's one of the main towers that you see as you're coming in, and looking off of it, you can basically see everything in front of it.
You can see how long the Black Gate stretches too. And I built that right here. That earthen mountain. I built that as a mountain, as like as a buffer because
Someone's leaving Mordor. Just kidding.
Yeah, they better get back in here. I built that this is the last part I built, the Black Gate, and I was just so tired. I don't know. It looks like how it does in the movies though, so I'm happy with that. Now you can see this is the only part in the fortress that I do this. I actually put ladders on the outside of the towers.
But still, it's not an entrance. It only connects that part.
You can only go underneath through that tunnel. Yeah, this whole I'll jump down here. Oh, took some damage. Good thing it's not peaceful. Right here. This area right here. This is the first part of Mordor.
And this took a very long time. Everything kind of just spawned from here and started making it easier once we finished this part, but making this first part of Mordor was extremely difficult.
This was the prototype, and all these areas up here, these used to be hills. They used to be like mountains, and I just kind of built around them. Over here, I actually cut down the mountain down to size. It took a long time, but as you can see, it's worth it. There's two bridges over here. We'll go through this bridge first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I just like these long bridges because it looks like what they kind of look like in the movies. We'll go up. This is Sauron's thing. Like I said, he's the only one with stairs.
And then right above this, actually, as you'll see in a few minutes, this is actually where the Eye of Sauron is, what you would technically call it. It's this is part of the tower for the eye.
Yeah, and yeah, sorry. There's nothing to see really in the rooms. You can't think about Minecraft. You can't really make a lot of furniture. Like I just really couldn't personalize it. I just made it simple. There's a bed there where he can, if he gets tired of being flaming eyeball, he can just.
But keep in mind, this is Mordor, not a home makeover.
Oh, the sun's rising. Yeah, I wish night was longer, but we started at night because it looks cooler at night. But that's okay. It looks cool in the day as well. Go up this ladder, and more battlements. And this is really kind of the closest you get from the fortress to the lava with that. And you can climb up here. Just reaffirming that.
And there's a better view of the Wicker Man right there. You can see it better during the daytime.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty nifty.
Let's climb down here.
And believe me, when he says there's no other ways in, there is no others. because I took that as a challenge and tried to find one, I'm pretty sure that I have walked around it probably a couple hundred times and still have found nothing. Because there is nothing.
This is beginning of the torture chamber down here. Very crudely built. Kind of did that on purpose, kind of was lazy. We'll just assume I did it on purpose. Yeah, this is kind of like where I think they would hold Frodo. It was in Tower of Cirith Ungol, but this is my own interpretation based off of the movies and the books and my own idea. I drew off my own imagination as well. I think J.R.R. Tolkien would have appreciated that. And there's where Frodo would have been. The only place, I think, with a door, too. I don't know why. It just is. This is kind of a dead end up here. But this, I was planning to do something, like connect it over to here. I just never did it. This is kind of a dead end. I'll go back down. Through here.
Then we'll go back, and this is just as part of it from the one bridge, and I think now we'll go to the other bridge.
Yeah.
So you just kind of make your way back, and then you take a left, and you'll loop into the other bridge and go back this way, and this is another huge part of it.
Okay, this was a pain to build. See this room? You think this is really long, but this used to be so much wider. I think it was just huge. I wouldn't be able to use I wouldn't be able to build enough rooms. This still, I kind of don't like it because I don't know. I just wish
Such a wide and long area. And when he says that it used to be bigger, he wasn't kidding. Like, it was its own huge, I don't know, gymnasium, I guess you would compare it to. It was such a wide area, and there was just really nothing you could do with it as far as rooms or caverns or pathways go. So we shrunk it down a little bit, and I think it sizes very well.
Yeah, there really wasn't. I couldn't do anything with it. I tried. Going up this ladder, though. We'll stop here. This is a little part I made, and it kind of hangs off the side, the only part of the fortress. Oh, there's Mount Doom. It hangs off the side of the fortress, and you can get a better look of.
You can see both sides of Mordor actually from this point.
And look, but we're gonna get a better viewpoint. And climbing up here, this is really the best part in Mordor to see the eye close up. Did not make it so you could see the eye from the top. It just didn't work. And I'm actually kind of happy about it. There's a cloud going through it, but you get the idea.
My baby.
Yeah, you broke that about 1,000 times, but
it's finished, and it looks
it looks good. I admit.
We had a few designs for that actually. What people don't understand is
how hard it was to make this.
To get up there, you have to build yourself you have to build dirt and just hop up there. But every time that you die, you lose all your supplies, which are up there. So you have to go and get more supplies from your surrounding areas, and then climb all the way back up there and collect your supplies back. And then we built a scaffolding system around it so we didn't fall every time we slipped. And then we tore that down afterwards. But, I mean, none of the lava is actually touching the obsidian. It's all encased in a hovering glass container.
He had a really... I tried it, and it didn't look as good. He did a lot better job. It took him a while. We made a lot of mistakes, but in the end, it was like a trial and error thing. And I'm glad we didn't just settle for my version, because it didn't look good. It was kind of just like a lava in a box with that block of obsidian hasn't changed, but he made it so it really looked like an eye.